Hello, all of you. Hope all of you are doing well. And by now, I have already finished two of my poems with you. That is Character of a Happy Life and The True Beauty. I hope that you have understood both the poems and you have got the central ideas also. Today, I'll take up the third poem with you, and after this poem is over, then I will be sending you the important reference to context of the three poems. Today I am going to deal with the poem On His Blindness by John Milton. John Milton, as you all know, is known as one of the greatest legends of English literature. He was born on 9th December 1608 in London. जब हम आज की पोएम पढ़ेंगे ऑन हिज ब्लाइंडनेस, तो उससे पहले मैं कुछ आपको पोएट और पोएम दोनों के बैकग्राउंड के बारे में बताना चाहती हूँ. दिस लेक्चर इज़ बेसिकली अबाउट द बैकग्राउंड ऑफ द पोएम and the text of the poem I'll be telling you in the next module. So coming to the poet John Milton. John Milton is known as one of the greatest legends of the English literature. He has written two great epics, Paradise Lost and Paradise Regained. He was educated in Cambridge, and he was known to be taking part in poetry, drama, and he was a very versatile writer. But unfortunately, at the age of 44, the writer lost his eyes. John Milton, जब वो 44 years के थे, तब वो अंधे हो गए थे. He was blind. और जिस समय he lost his eyesight, he was at the peak of his career. He was devastated after he learned that he was not able to see. And as every human being would be in this situation, he was depressed. He was very, very angry with God. और इतना ज़्यादा नाराज़ थे खुदा से कि उन्होंने लिखना बंद कर दिया. And generally when he used to sit alone, he used to talk to God, and he was very angry with God. This poem, particularly on his blindness, he has written in anger. And you will see that in the poem is divided into two paragraphs. In the first paragraph, he is talking to God and he is complaining to God that why have you taken my eyesight? और जबकि आपने मुझे अब जब मेरी आईसाइट ले ही ली है, सो व्हाट डू यू एक्सपेक्ट मी टू डू? अब आप क्या चाहते हैं कि मैं अपने टैलेंट्स को, अपने हुनर को किस तरीके से इस्तेमाल करूं? Now this particular poem has a biblical background also, which I am going to tell you today. जो ये पोएम है, इसका जो पोएट ने इस पोएम में कहा है, उसका कनेक्शन एक बाइबल स्टोरी से भी है, एक पैराबल से. पैराबल का मतलब होता है अ स्टोरी विच गिव्स यू मॉरल वैल्यू. ओके, तो एक बार की बात है कि देयर वाज दिस मैन, ओके, एंड ही वाज अ वेरी रिच मैन, एंड ही वाज गोइंग out. He was leaving his house and his property for some time, a long time. So he called his servants. और उसके पास 3 servants थे. उसने अपने servants को बुलाया और उनको कहा कि मैं एक लंबे अरसे के लिए यहाँ से जा रहा हूँ. मैं तुमको कुछ देना चाहता हूँ, और जब मैं वापस लौटूँगा तब मैं तुमसे पूछूँगा कि तुमने उस चीज़ का क्या किया. So to the first servant he gave 5 talents. जैसे हम लोग के ज़माने में इस समय रुपया होता है या पैसा होता है, उस ज़माने में उसको talents कहा जाता था. So he gave to the first servant 5 talents. He called the second servant and he gave him 2 talents. He called the third servant and he gave him 1 talent. और इस तरीके से उसने अपने तीनों सर्वेंट्स को, एक को 5, एक को 3 और एक को 1 टैलेंट दे के कहा कि मैं अब जा रहा हूँ, ये मैंने आपको दे दिया है, अब आपका जो मन करे इस चीज़ से करिए, मैं काफ़ी साल के बाद फिर लौटूंगा और तब मैं आपसे पूछूंगा कि आपने इसका क्या किया। Then the man goes away, and after many years he comes back. When he came back, he called his servants, and he called his first servant, and he asked him that I had given you some talents. What did you do with it? And the servant said, Master, you gave me 5 talents, and I made it into 10 talents. I utilized it in the best way possible, और मैंने 5 से 10 टैलेंट बना लिए हैं। मास्टर वॉज वेरी हैप्पी, और वो बहुत उससे खुश हुआ और उसने कहा, यू आर वेरी टैलेंटेड एंड दैट इज़ वॉट आई वॉन्टेड यू टू डू। देन ही कॉल्ड द सेकेंड सर्वेंट, और उसने सेकेंड सर्वेंट से पूछा, आपने क्या किया अपने टैलेंट्स का? सो ही सेड, मास्टर, you gave me 2 talents and I have made it into 4. So he was very happy again, and he said, wow, you have done a great job. You have also doubled your talent. So that means you have utilized it in the best way possible. Then he called the third servant. So the third servant said, Master, you gave me 1 talent. I was scared of using this talent. So I dug up a hole and I have hidden this talent. और आज मैं वो वापस आपको 1 टैलेंट जो आपने मुझे दिया था, मैं आपको आज उसको वापस कर रहा हूँ। The master was very angry at this and he said कि तुम्हारे लिए मेरे पास कोई जगह नहीं है। जब तुम अपनी लाइफ में कोई रिस्क नहीं ले सकते और इस टैलेंट का तुम उसको यूज़ करने में डर रहे थे, तो तुम अपनी ज़िंदगी में कुछ नहीं कर पाओगे। तो मुझे तुम्हारी सेवा नहीं चाहिए। आई डोंट वॉन्ट यू कैन लीव मी एंड गो। नाउ द मॉरल ऑफ दिस स्टोरी इज़, जब हम स्टोरी को पढ़े हैं या मैंने आपको बताया और आपने सुना है, तो टैलेंट्स का मतलब पैसे से था, लेकिन असल ज़िंदगी में जो टैलेंट्स हमारे पास है, जो हुनर है, हम सबके पास कुछ कुछ है। सम ऑफ अस कैन सिंग, some of us can dance, some of us can write, some of us are great orators, you understand, who speak well. Some of you are good actors. Some of you are very good in drawing and they are good artists. So each one of us has got a special gift, and God has granted us this gift to us, and He expects us to use these gifts for the betterment of others. Okay, like supposing your teachers have the gift to teach. Now if they don't teach you and they just keep their knowledge within themselves, it will lie with them uselessly. But when they share their knowledge with you, it is multiplied. Okay, so ऐसे कहा जाता है, ये सारी होली बुक्स में लिखा है कि जब आखिरी दिन होगा, जजमेंट डे होगा, तब भगवान हम लोगों से पूछेंगे कि मैंने तुमको ये हुनर दिया था या मैंने आपको ये टैलेंट दिया था, तो आपने उस टैलेंट का क्या किया? सो ईच वन ऑफ अस शुड बी इन अ पोजिशन टू आंसर गॉड, व्हाट हैव वी डन विद दिस टैलेंट? और विल वी बी among those servants who said that, Master, I have doubled my talents? Or we will be among the last servant who said कि आपने दिया था, मैंने बचा के रखा है सर, ये वापस ले लीजिए मेरे से आप। So in which category do you want to be? Okay, so that is the main thing, that is this is the main concept of the poem that he has written. So John Milton was an ardent Christian man, and he also thought that God has given me the talent to write, so I should be writing poems. And he started writing poems and novels, and He was a great writer. He was the best among the writers of that time. And when he became blind, he was so upset. He was devastated. He was depressed. He was sad. And above all, he was angry. And he questioned God. And he said कि जब लास्ट डे ऑफ जजमेंट आएगा तब आप मुझसे पूछेंगे कि मैंने इस टैलेंट का क्या किया, तो व्हाट डू यू एक्सपेक्ट मी टू आंसर, मैं क्या जवाब दूंगा? बिकॉज यू आर द वन हु गेव मी आईज, you are the one who gave me the talent to write, and now you are the one who has taken away these eyes from me. So what do you expect me to do? एक अंधे आदमी से आप कैसे एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं कि वो लिखेगा? And in real life also and in the poem also he gets the answer. पोएम में आंसर ये है कि वो ये लिखता है सेकेंड पैराग्राफ में, द पोएट राइट्स दैट देयर आर मेनी एंजल्स हु आर सर्विंग गॉड on land and on sea and the whole universe. So he doesn't actually require people to be, working for him, because he's got numerous angels working for him. But there are also many, many angels who are just standing there patiently and waiting for their chance to come, that when God will see them and then he will give them some order and they will be in a position to fulfill the orders of God. That is in the poem. But in real life he got the answer that he has lost his eyesight. But he has not lost the power to think. He has not lost the power to speak. So असल ज़िंदगी में उन्होंने अपने थॉट्स को अपने ज़ुबान से कहना शुरू किया. And he had 2 daughters, and those daughters started writing his poems. So he used to speak and they used to write, and therefore he continued to use this talent of writing. And the 2 great epics that he has written, Paradise Lost and Paradise Regained, are these 2 epics which have those of you who will choose MA Honours or English Honours or MA English, you might get a chance to study these 2 epics. Fortunately, I got a chance to read them, and they are 2 beautiful books which deal with the object, that how the ways of God are justified. कभी कभी हम भगवान से नाराज़ हो जाते हैं कि वो हमारे साथ नाइंसाफ़ी करता है, या अगेन आई विल कम टू द लॉकडाउन कि कैसा तरस भी नहीं आ रहा है भगवान को, और इतने सारे लोग बीमार पड़ रहे हैं पूरी दुनिया में, एंड वी आर अपसेट. बट गॉड्स वेज आर डिफरेंट एंड दे आर ऑलवेज जस्टिफाइड. हमको उस समय उसमें जो सही होता है वो नहीं दिखता है. But as time passes by, we realize that whatever happened with us, whether good or bad, were the plans of God, and they were absolutely right for us. So, again, just a summary of what I have told you just now, that God has given us talents to use. Everybody has got talents. Numerous talents, number of talents. Some can read, some can write, some can speak, some can dance, some can portray their ideas into poems or drawings or art or craft, and each one of us possesses different talents. But the reality or the real goodness will be when we are able to use those talents in the best possible way, and especially when we use those talents to serve God and to serve others. Okay, so in real life, John Milton was angry with God because he became blind at the age of 44, and he was upset, and he questioned God that why have you made me blind, and now that I am blind, then how do you expect me to write? And he got the answer, and he started writing through his daughters. He used to speak and his daughters used to write for him. And in this particular poem on his blindness, we will be studying the same thing. What he went through at that time, he has penned down his feelings in the most beautiful way. The poetry is divided into 2 paragraphs. The first paragraph deals with his anger, where he is questioning God of how he will use his blindness. And in the second paragraph, he gets the answers of how to use his talents in spite of the limitations and restrictions that he has. So I'll be giving you the text and I will be explaining you the poem in 2 parts in the next 2 modules. So hope you are able to understand. So take care of yourself, stay at home, stay safe. Bye bye.